As always, gentlemen, as we head into this map number 4, the big question mark for me, you gotta wonder, the M8 ban in this game, how will it change things up? You saw the VMP get protected yet again, so that will be the SMG of choice, it does appear. Revan, game 4, do you think Apotheon have what it takes to force the game 5 S&D?
You know, maybe. It's hard to say because clearly that uplink could have been won by Apotheon. Maybe that was the respawn they were meant to steal.
Yeah.
But speaking about that M8 ban, it's going to be Formal taking out the XR2. And, you know, I'm not too worried about that M8 ban in general. There are a ton of assault rifles that are very viable in competitive play.
Well, there's your answer to the M8 being banned. They've got the XR2 in the hands of Formal. Missing his first couple of shots. Fears, who had a slow start in Game 3, is able to strike first blood for his team. Prior to this game starting up, I heard Scump say, we got to lock down this glass side. We got to watch glass, hold glass, watch your lanes. Very vocal leader on this team. We'll see how it winds up transferring into the game. There's Formal watching his base with that AR. Through the first 45 seconds, no one has yet to touch the flag.
Yeah, we're on Sneaky Beaver alert. You saw Legal trying to sneak through towards the OpTic base. It's going to be Karma fighting his way over towards the Apotheon base. And CTF, you know, for the first minute and a half, both these teams are just going to fill each other out. Just try to establish map control where they can and see how the other team is trying to play this game tight.
Well, we saw earlier on today, Parasite on this map, rock double smokes and kind of create flag opportunities that normally wouldn't be available without that extra coverage. So far, it doesn't look like anyone's going to be taking a play out of his book. Crimsic still playing full-on base defense with the help of Formal. Number advantage right now on the map to Apotheon as Scump falls, but just like that, 2 kills quickly coming in succession for OpTic Gaming. They're now going to begin the aggression.
Yeah, you got to keep in mind, we're using 7.5 second respawn here.
Yep.
So getting 2 players down is actually pretty significant here. 7.5 seconds is a good chunk of time. But in capture the flag, always in general, it's important to keep track of players on the other team, especially Fizzerp, who can be sneaky at times. So just make sure you call out who's alive, who's dead, and who you haven't seen in a while on the map.
Well, right now you can see it's almost a stalemate in the middle of the map. A lot of people love and hate that aspect of CTF where, you know what, at one moment there could be no action at all. Meanwhile, 1 minute later, it could be one of the most hectic game types, especially when that flag is being run right now. The furthest pushed up the map for this Apotheon team is going to be Lacefield in that middle zigzag area. So far, we'll see if his presence makes a difference on the map. Fizzer just trying to stay alive after getting that headshot on OpTic Gaming.
Fizzer popped this Psychosis right there.
Yeah.
Maybe try to use it as a catalyst to, you know, hold down some map position or get some information around the map. But 3 players go down. This is going to be the chance for OpTic Gaming to push up and start putting pressure onto the Apotheon base as Legal. He's just trying to slow down this OpTic push. Finds one near mid-map. It's going to be Formal shutting him down. Moving over to Scump. He's been kind of like the main objective player so far for OpTic Gaming. He's got the SMG in hand. Let's see what he can do with it.
Scump peeks out for 1 second, says, nope, I'm going to drop right back as he sees 2 players. Okay, this time around he says, nope, now's a good time. There's that heat wave coming in yet again. A questionable use of it because he did have teammates there to back him up was Fizzer, but still the kill comes in. Scump is shut down, and still through the first 3 minutes, no real crazy action yet.
Well, I think you look at both sides of the map, right? There's so many different areas you can work with in terms of defending your flag. So it gets pretty tough. You could hold mid-map, you could start pushing up, and then you got to worry about all the different power positions to worry about for the other team.
Well, you can see in the bottom right of your screen multiple players with those specialists ready to go, wondering how they're going to be utilized to give their team the advantage. 90 seconds remaining inside number 1, and, well, here's basically what the whole map's been so far. Lacefield showing it off, crouching in a corner.
Yeah, Apotheon actually pretty scared right now. So Fizzer spawned towards that glass side of the map, and he's thinking that there's an OpTic player sneaking around towards his side of the map. But little does you know, all 4 OpTic players were on their side of the map.
Now just 60 seconds remaining. Lacefield and Fizzerp both sitting at 6 and 3. Karma with only 1 kill to his name. If he stays on this track, he'll maybe reach 3 by the end of this respawn. Always dropping big numbers here is the likes of Karma. No, obviously, just kidding here as Fizzerp sitting top windows with that XR2. Scump, the VMP shot just on point today. He does have this kinetic armor. This is probably the best opportunity he's had to pull this flag so far. Putting shots in, going to pick up Fears. 3 do fall. The flag has been pulled, and now the push from OpTic Gaming comes in. You're already calling the cap. I couldn't agree more with you.
Unless they teleport across
OG.
the map, but I don't think glitch works like that.
No. the technology just isn't there yet in this game. You can see Karma going to bring this one in. That's a 1-0 lead for OpTic Gaming. So as I mentioned, 4 minutes of nearly, dead time where nothing's really happening. And then, boom, 30 seconds later, action comes in. The flag is capped. Karma still yet to find a second kill of the half. There it is. He's going to finish 2 and 6 at the end of this one. But the main point to bring up yet again, OpTic Gaming now just 5 minutes away from closing out the series 3-1 and guaranteeing themselves a spot in the Call of Duty World League Season 1.
And you know, that's a huge two-piece from Scump right there. He's able to open up the map, allows Karma to get that flagpole out, and smart use of the kinetic armor. He's like, okay, I got one. I'm a little low health, pops it before he peeks out, finds Fears. Fears is forced to back up. Now he loses his angle on the flag. Karma was able to find a kill there and all that as well. He gets the flag, runs it, and there's nobody for Apotheon even close to being able to get that return.
Well, Revan, 5 minutes left. Is this going to be it for our action here on day 2? We've been going for over 12 hours, but everyone's been loving it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Always be sure to support the other regions as well. Heading into this one, though, Scump continuing to favor this glass side. As I mentioned earlier on, this has been his big focus of this game. Karma, though, across the map, picking up the kills for his team.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been a big two-piece for him to make, but let's switch over to Legal. He's got the kinetic armor as well, so we saw how Scump was able to utilize it to initiate a flagpole. Let's see if Legal could use it in a similar situation, and I love this play. He's going to go on the outside the wall run, but he gets shot and he falls off the map.
Crim6 knows exactly what's coming before it even happens. Takes him down. Lacefield now with that heat wave yet again. Probably
his hair is on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Probably one of the most potent players with the specialists I've seen so far this weekend, Revan. We've seen him time and time again make sure his impact is felt.
One thing I'm seeing from both teams here is they have a good spread across the map, almost at all times. So they're covering all their bases, and they're really playing this very safe. They're checking all their corners. They're making sure they have, all their bases covered. And moving over to Scump, he's got score streaks ready to use, man. He's got that lightning strike, the Hellstorm missile will get cut short. I believe he was at like a 7 spree right there.
Yeah, very close to getting that final streak of his formal rotating back. You could see just how passively OpTic Gaming are playing this one. They have Crim6 in the back of the map as well. Basically a brick wall of defense as of right now. Formal trying to watch over that top glass side. He knows there's one player over there. He's got Scump for help as well. Look at the aggression now. Beautiful movement to get on top of that plants area to shut down Fizzerp. 3 minutes left. OpTic Gaming still holding on to their lead, and now Formal's brought out the sight.
Yeah, and he's going to use this to ignite some offense. I thought maybe he would hang back near the helipad, use it on the defensive end of things, but he moves hard. He had his teammate right next to him. It's going to be Scumpy pulling this flag out. He gets shut down, and there goes Crim6. All 4 go down for OpTic Gaming. It's going to be Legal with the kinetic armor pop. He's going to pull this flag, and look at OpTic Gaming. Scump might want to use his score streaks here, but these guys are quite far away to get this return. Oh,
exactly what I was thinking right now. Legal still running this objective. He's gotten towards the top fence area. The streaks are not a whip as Scump hits with the Hellstorm. Will Karma get there in time? He tries to drop down and get the flag. It looks like the return has come in, and just like that, it's OpTic Gaming now on the offensive. They've got that flag. Beautiful movement from Formal. He's got it all the way towards bottom bar. He's not able to stay alive, though, as Fizzerp shuts him down. And wow, a crazy 45 seconds there as OpTic Gaming are narrowly able to hold on to this 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that was crazy. So the lightning strike completely whiffs. Falls into Hellstorm missile, and his teammates are able to get the return as Scump. He's pulling the flag. He was all the way across the map. There was only one player left alive for Apotheon. Legal gets taken down.
This is a cap.
This is going to be another cap for OpTic Gaming.
Look at that again. OpTic Gaming get 4 dead, and they make the most of the opportunity. Scump going to run this one in with ease, and hey, if he really needed to, if he didn't feel that confident, he had kinetic armor as well. OpTic Gaming doing everything they can to close this series out 3-1. They do not want to give Apotheon another chance in the S&D game mode.
Yeah, and now Apotheon, they need to be super aggressive here, right? They need to pick up the pace. They can't worry about their corners anymore. And this is going to let OpTic Gaming sneak around the map if they choose to do so. Pops the kinetic armor. Scump picks up 2. Great defensive play by him. And with that 7.5 second respawn, these guys got to wait so long for their teammates to catch up with them.
And now he's just 25 points away from another score streak. He gets 2 more. That's really going to be the nail in the coffin. You've got to expect OpTic Gaming to close this one out when really there hasn't even been a chance outside of that one opportunity for Apotheon to score in this game. And number 4 really putting on a show is Scump right now, 19 and 6. No one's even close to him. He's on a 7 streak as well. And look, the Cerberus coming in.
Yeah, it's the Scumps show once again, man. And I'm just thinking, when he has that flag in hand, if he continues the wall run, the streaks might not even hit him. The Hellstorm missile, maybe if he gets lucky, I mean, he could just drop down to the platform. A lot of different things that could have worked differently for Apotheon there, but 40 seconds remaining. They need to make something happen, and they need to make it happen now.
Reben, I love the positivity and kind of feeding the people out there for the hope.
Just yet. I mean,
but I'm going to tell you right now, Scump's got 2 streaks. This is really their last-ditch effort, and there's no way it's going to happen.
That seals
OpTic
it.
Gaming will be the final team to qualify here on day 2 for the Call of Duty World League North American region. What a performance they put on in that CTF game mode, led by Scump. 22-6 on a 10 streak, not able to make it 11 there in the final moments, but they did what they came here to do, and they closed it out in game 4. Great stuff, Reben. Thank you so much for joining me throughout the day. That's going to do it for us at the casting desk. Chobra, Matt, Maven, tell us your thoughts.